think we, I don't think we can seriously watch a match with Steve Winwood playing in the background the whole time. Okay, guys, here we go. Game number 5, DauT versus Jordan. Jordan coming up on the short side of the first 4 games. The last 2 have been short games that Jordan has come on the short side of. We got to see Jordan get some licks in here, man. He's bleeding rating, helping DauT get up toward 2,500. Jordan at the moment playing in the blue once again. He will be Japanese this game. It will be Japanese v Celts. This is on Wololo Kingdoms, but these are obviously Age of Conquerors civs. These are the old school civs that, once again, I think Jordan has a nice chance against DauT with 2 civs that he knows a lot about. I don't think Jordan quite knows the HD civs as well as DauT does, but in this game, it will be Japanese v Celts, and I like Japanese for Jordan here. It's a versatile civ. It's a strong mid and late game. It's a strong civ all around, and I hope that we can see Jordan get some licks in. Let's see. Jordan's got boars to the side, back berries, back gold. Not a bad map, man. Actually pretty wallable on the front. His front wood line is a bit thin for my pleasure, ribbed for my pleasure. But all in all, this is a good map from Jordan. It's not a great map, but it's good. And I think DauT has had a better map nearly every game we've watched so far. Let's see if it's true here. Backberries, backstone for DauT. Wallable left flank. Gold will be out in front. Yeah, let me take that back. I think last game, DauT's map was not as good as Jordan's. That front gold for DauT was ugly last game. This game, DauT's gold will be on the front again. I don't think it's quite as awkward as before because there's no hills near this front gold. But honestly, I think I like Jordan's map a little better. I don't know why people would really care what I think, but I don't know. Evidently somebody does. Somebody's out there listening. We will see how this goes. Jordan's coming forward early. DauT has lamed Jordan a few times, and it looks like Jordan will have a chance to lame DauT in return by stealing the sheep, question mark. Jordan will steal that sheep from DauT. Okay, good start from Jordan so far. Forward with his scout early. DauT is still roaming around on the back. He's probably looking for a couple more sheep. Let's talk about Celts. Let's get real with each other for a moment. Celts are one of those civs that I hate to play, but I love to watch. They're one of these civs where you can usually count on seeing some crossbows and some siege and probably some Woads and Halbs in the late game. It's a really tricky civ to make the transition on if you're a noob like me. Of course, I expect DauT to do it masterfully here, and maybe we can learn a little bit in the process. DauT finding his last couple sheep. I do believe those are his last few, and we'll see if he can get something done. Jordan's hanging out on the back of the map. He's going to slowly work his way over. He will be too late to lame this villager grabbing the boar. But he will be here in time to find all the resources and figure it all out. Looks like DauT will go fast feudal here with the Celts. Jordan on the other side of the map does seem to be going fast feudal as well. What? Celts are the best, says Lies White. Celts are a fun civ to watch, but I piss all over my shoes every time I get Celts. It's just me. It's not the game that's broken. It's Killer B. Really have a difficult time, like, I don't know, getting comfortable with this civ. It does look like DauT will click up relatively early on. He's going to drop a house, a couple more vills, but I think it's going to be a 21 villager up for him, and I think Jordan will probably do the same. Jordan's doing some significant walling, though, here in the Dark Age, so we'll see if he maybe clicks up a little bit later. That's a lot of walling. Granted, Japanese buildings, or eco buildings, are cheaper, so that will save him a little resource. But that's a lot of villager gather time here. This villager's been working hard. And is she going to go over and grab 10 gold? Looks like 2 villagers will go over to gold here. And maybe we will continue to see Jordan just go up. I think he'll just go up. These vills are... What? What are they doing? They were miners for a moment, and then they became lumberjacks. Okay. Maybe Jordan clicked on the gold mine just for a second there, just to fuck with me. Second lumber camp coming down for Jordan on the back. Looks like a fast feudal for him. DauT will be probably 2 seconds faster. 2 seconds faster to loom. We'll see if DauT's 2 seconds faster overall. Jordan has roamed around. He has found the lumber camp. He has found the mill. He's about to find the second lumber line. He's got a good idea of what DauT is working with. DauT does not know much about Jordan. He knows that he's starting to wall in, and I guess that's all you need to know when you're a legend like DauT. DauT's begun to wall in a bit as well, pushing toward the TC with a little bit of walls on one side. Looks like he might try to block in this top flank as well. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes down. Right now, Feudal Age is going to be... Ooh, 1 second advantage for DauT. A huge advantage for Mr. DauT. He's got a little bit of damage on Jordan's scout here. Jordan will take the hill, but Jordan eventually is going to have to go back. Just doesn't have the HP to take that fight. Looks like DauT will continue to wall Jordan out, but also wall this villager out. Come on, man. Come on, man. That Vill's going to have to walk. Oh, she's going to knock the palisade down. Kill a deer. Rebuild the palisade. Oh, this is getting wonky. Poor DauT, but he'll get the job done. No big deal. Fun to focus on pointless details from time to time. We do see a barracks up there a little early for Jordan, but it is not going to be met with any militia. Jordan never took the extra 10 gold, and he is not on gold at all. So right now, his main option would be skirms or scouts. Has a lot of wood in the bank. Jordan with plenty of wood here to deal with DauT, and he's immediately going to go with double ranges on the front, and I think it's going to be skirmishers. DauT on the other side is not on gold, but he's slowly walling himself in. Will have a nice, safe secondary gold pile there. The front gold for now is going to be out there on the front for DauT, and it's going to be inaccessible for the moment. DauT will drop an archery range here on the front, and I don't know what you guys think about this front gold. I think you just leave it for now. I think you take this gold, you just forget about that front gold. You could tower it if you wanted, but I don't think it's worth your time. 4 panels of gold, I think, is plenty to get DauT up to the castle age, but we'll see. 1 archery range coming for DauT, 2 archery ranges coming for Jordan. Jordan is going skirmishers right off the bat, and that will probably be a decent decision since DauT on his side is going skirms from 1 range. That's certainly not going to be fast enough. 1 range skirms would be enough for DauT if he was up against archers, but of course, double range skirms for Jordan will do fine. DauT will come over to gold. I expect his next few villagers to come over here as well. Looks like they are on the way, and it will soon be archers and skirmishers for DauT. Jordan, for now, will have full skirms, and DauT's got to scout this. This is a really important thing for DauT to scout. Jordan, on the other side, he's going to be coming forward. Hopefully, he doesn't tip his cap too much. DauT knowing that his opponent is full skirm, it would be a really nice bit of information to find out here as soon as humanly possible. So Jordan really shouldn't give it away. But, you know, we're watching without fog of war. We can see everything. It's pretty easy for me to say, like, oh, hide those skirms until you have, like, 8 of them. But we'll see if Jordan actually does it. Blacksmith coming for DauT. It is still 1 range skirmishers for Mr. DauT. Jordan on his side will have a blacksmith soon. Yeah, probably. Not yet. Not started building it yet. The skirmishers are hanging out on the front. DauT has walled all the way to the front of his TC. He's sending villagers like mad over to gold, and one would think this means that he's going to go into archers, but it's still skirms for DauT, and it's wheelbarrow on the way. And we'll see. He does have some farms going. 1 villager here cobbed up, but DauT is farming quite a lot. Maybe thinking about just building some skirms and going to castle. Both guys grabbing wheelbarrow for now. Jordan has not shown DauT those skirmishers, which I think is really nice. And DauT has shown Jordan what he's up to. He's shown him that he's going skirms. Jordan can probably notice now that it is a one range skirmisher build for DauT. DauT has the blacksmith, but he hasn't clicked fletching, which I think is an interesting detail. I think it probably means that DauT is thinking of going up a bit sooner rather than later. Jordan on the other side, still pumping out skirms. DauT's walls are perfect, says Lou. DauT's got some good walls here. He's got some nice balls and some nice walls. Anyway, walled in very nicely. Most importantly, that he's got this top gold. 5 vills out to gold for DauT. DauT should be floating some gold now. I thought he would transition to archers, but oh no. Jordan's going to come in with the skirms. So DauT's going to know better than to go into any archers here. But DauT floating a lot of gold, so keep an eye if he keeps those villagers out on the gold mine. Excuse me, for now, Jordan will do what raiding he can. None of these villagers for DauT are terribly low on HP on those front farms. So I don't think Jordan is going to get much done. DauT will secondary wall with another set of palisades. He'll leave 4 villagers out there for now, and he will add in a stable. So Mr. DauT will click up soon. 700 food. We'll have a lot of gold in the bank, but that will help him later on in the game. No big whoop. Still double rage skirms, full bore for Jordan. I don't know, man. Feels like he's kind of screwing up here a little bit. Double range skirms would have been great if DauT was going into archers. You might have surprised him and you might have been able to run under the TC. But now that DauT is fully walled, Double range skirms is just an expensive, food-heavy build. DauT will click up to Castle Age. Jordan will stop building skirms for now. He'll get Town Watch. Don't know. Yeah, I guess giving him a little bit more vision, I guess. I don't know. But for the most part, Jordan's not doing much here. DauT's going to go fletching so that his TC can reach these skirms, I think. DauT will have a couple skirms on the map, but they are just hanging out in defense. Jordan has a bunch of skirms, +1 damage on those. Fletching is now in for DauT. DauT can kind of do some damage now in return. Jordan has not been able to get anything done with these skirmishers. It's really unfortunate. DauT fully walled. I think Jordan went deeper than he would have wanted to, but again, I mean, what are you going to do? Like, we're casting the game. We can see everything on the map. We know exactly what's happening. In retrospect, it is not the decision that's going to help him win this game, but, you know, everybody makes mistakes, man. Let's see. This for now is one scout doing some damage. Another scout coming out for DauT. He's not going to wait for Castle Age. He's going to do some damage now. Jordan's skirms here are basically getting pincered. Scouts on one side, skirms on the other, and they are slowly getting dwindled. Jordan will get his own scout in, but his scout, unfortunately, is on 3 HP. So I think Jordan here is probably going to lose this entire army. Unfortunately for him, he will send two spearmen forward. Those guys are coming in quick, so DauT will have to micro away from this. Jordan will lose some serious numbers there. Castle Age now coming for DauT. Looks like Jordan is just going to dive in under this TC. That's what I would do. It's so late in the game, man. Just get in under that TC and go balls deep. We will see DauT. Yep, Jordan's going to dive in. Lovely. DauT will get a knight. Jordan will get cleaned up, but at least he'll get in there and, I don't know, hopefully harass a villager. This is really bad. Jordan's going to lose all these skirms. He's clicked up to castle. He is walled in. Jordan will drop double stables. He's in a bad spot. He's certainly behind, but at least he's walled in. At least he has a chance to maybe get himself going. I think DauT will probably be quite pragmatic here and drop a TC. There it is up in the north. DauT will have one stable knights for a moment just to clean Jordan up, but I don't know if he's really going to, put the pedal to the metal here. He knows Jordan is fully walled. He's seen a couple spearmen out. Of course, he doesn't expect to break through and demolish his opponent just yet. Japanese player has gone double stables and might have a chance of pushing out. DauT's going to just boom up 3 TCs back at home. He knows he's going to have more knights than Jordan. He's going to have a higher quality military than Jordan for quite some time. Even when Jordan hits castle, even on double stable knights, he's just going to be quite far behind DauT's production. Samurai are greater than Woads. Japanese mid-game is greater than Celts. Hey, Mustang. Good to see you, buddy. Fletching doesn't affect TC range. Interesting. Touche. The Japanese have a counter to Woads. Kugel, hello. DauT's walls are perfect. I want to see Samurai from Jordan if DauT goes Woads. We'll keep an eye on that. For now, it is a second TC coming for Mr. Jordan and a third TC coming up in the back. DauT will push through here, and Jordan will... Yeah, he'll probably get that TC finished. The awkward thing for Jordan is that DauT can probably run under that TC once it's completed, which will make things quite awkward. Let's see. Jordan's got a skirmisher. He's got a couple of knights now coming out. DauT actually has slowed the military production quite a lot. His knights are going back home. No upgrades for DauT's knights. Maybe suggested that he's not going to build too many of them. DauT will get a siege workshop down in defense, but Jordan is going double stables. DauT obviously does not seem to know it yet, which is a good thing for Jordan. Jordan will have a little initiative here. Double stable knights coming in. DauT, of course, will recognize that now, but may have assumed his opponent was going to go into some archers. The Japanese player in blue, Mr. Jordan, will come into the back of DauT's base with his first couple knights. DauT, very wisely, very importantly, will try to wall up the front. He's got to get those walls done as soon as he can. Jordan will get a good engagement here, kind of, but I think DauT's next knight coming out should equalize the numbers, and it should be fine. DauT grabbing a monastery back at home. Siege Workshop's not going to be very useful for now, but it is 3 TCs for Mr. DauT. 53 villagers for DauT. 46 for Jordan. Jordan is in, but only with 2 knights. The rest are still walled out. Jordan has dropped the second town center back on his side. He is actually dropped a third as well. For now, it is 1 out of 2 stables are busy. cranking out knights. TC will help DauT a lot here. Jordan's going to hang out and fight in front of this. And we'll see how this goes. DauT kind of letting Jordan in here, but he will have a couple units in defense. DauT built some siege? What are you doing, DauT? DauT built a mangonel. What the hell, man? DauT will have a mango. I guess he could have hit these knights while they were working on the wall, but odd decision from DauT. He'll also have a monk, though, which seems like a nice decision. See if he can grab a convert, and he will. TC Arrowfire continues to reign in. Jordan is eventually going to get cleaned up here without that much effort from DauT. 6 villager advantage for Mr. DauT. Housed for the moment. Jordan on his side, though, did drop the 3 TCs, so it's all good, man. At least we've got a game still on our hands. If Jordan had gone all in with these knights, he probably would be really, really sad. So it seems like a good thing that that he hasn't gone super deep in. He's going to go 3 TCs, so will DauT. Back when playing Age of Kings on the zone, Britain's TCs used to cost 0 stone. People used to TC rush with Britons. And 6+2 range. Huh. Kyle from KC. Good information, man. I never played on the zone. Never got to play on the zone. Let's see. We will see Jordan pushing in a little bit on the top, keeping DauT a little busy. That mangonel will come into play maybe at some point in this games. A couple upgrades coming for the players' economies. For now, it is a 10 villager advantage for DauT. That's kind of been the story of all of these games. DauT's just been a little bit further out ahead. He's been up a little bit earlier in a lot of these games. In this case, DauT will be grabbing relics. He'll probably have 3 or 4, or Jordan will be grabbing relics. He'll have 3 or 4, but DauT will have the bigger economy. Jordan here is on what? Bloodlines with +2 defense. DauT is on Bloodlines with +2 defense? No, that's a converted knight. I was going to say, what the hell? DauT's on Bloodlines with +2 defense? How is that possible? DauT will just have a couple knights in defense. It does look like Jordan will get in, though, on the left side. DauT will have to do some secondary walling. He's got a monk. He's got 2 monks, but that's not really enough to deal with this. DauT needs a convert here if he can get it. We'll get that conversion right before losing his monk. DauT's knights are quite a bit weaker. Wow, that was a quick second convert from DauT. Jordan, again, will have to run under the TC if he wants to do any damage to DauT. Couple spearmen in play here. Jordan's going to get in some damage. He's going to lose a lot of knights in the long run, but in the short run, he will grab a couple of vills. We'll see. DauT will hide his mango in the corner for now. Should be relatively safe up there. Jordan is still pushing on that top side, but he's not getting in. Idling DauT's TC a bit, killing a couple villagers and a couple of monks, but DauT will emerge from this fight 11 villagers ahead of Jordan. Jordan's been, it seems like he's been trying harder militarily in the early game. Seems like almost all of these games, but DauT has just kind of parried those blows. In this game, though, Jordan will have some relics, which is a nice little bonus, and he'll have some monks out. And he will see that DauT is really invested on this gold, which, you know, kind of tells us that he's going to go into Woads. And we might get to see that Woads versus Samurai fight that you guys wanted to see. Was it Kyle who wanted it? No, it was Murph. Murph was saying he wants to see the Samurai take on the Woads. Zone was fantastic. Maybach's here. Maybach music. Let's see, Jordan coming in with another foray of knights, but it seems like, I don't know, DauT's doing a little bit of judo here today. Not judo, what is it? Aikido. He's just like kind of using Jordan's momentum against him. Jordan will push in again. This time he will get some villagers. DauT will push away a couple of knights here, but these ones in the back from Jordan are getting in some good damage. Jordan can grab this mango too now. DauT's a little bit greedy getting close with that mangonel, but a couple monks for DauT. He will convert one and kill the other with a mangonel blast. Jordan's army will get cleaned up. But at the end of the day, Jordan is keeping the villager counts close. Military counts are also close. DauT killing one of his own converted knights there. DauT on the way to Imperial Age. Defensive castle coming up for DauT on front of his eco. DauT still does not control these gold piles on the front, and Jordan is going to castle them. Love it. I like the castle position from Jordan a lot, but what's unfortunate for him is that DauT is going to be imp, and it's going to be really tough for Jordan to keep that castle up. DauT continuing to play with fire. That mangonel has been a ballsy mangonel its whole life, and now it will no longer be alive. We've got quite a few spearmen coming out for Mr. DauT. Iron casting on the way. Like I was saying, you know, Jordan's going to have a lot of trouble keeping that castle up. I love the position. I love the play. But DauT's going to find it very soon. These villagers going out to this TC are going to come under castle arrow fire, and I think that that's going to tip DauT off to what's going on. DauT already has the castle up. Imperial Age is in. It does. I wouldn't think DauT will build a Treb until he sees that castle. Now that he sees it, he's going to actually cancel conscription and build a Treb. It's just so hard when your opponent hits Imp and you have a castle so close to their base. I mean, DauT might be able to reach from inside of this wood line with his Treb if he wanted to. Siege Workshop's coming for DauT, Archery Range is coming for DauT, and also Castle's coming for DauT. DauT is going to be pragmatic here. He's going to diversify his production buildings, and he will have a little bit of siege, probably some more pikes, or soon-to-be pikes, some Woads, some Trebs, maybe even some Rams. I don't know. DauT's in a good spot. Jordan is in a tough spot. He is going Imp. I think this castle on the front is kind of a foregone conclusion that it's going to die. But we will see Samurai pumping out of there as fast as possible. So let's look at it. Samurai, 60 HP, 8 damage, 1 defense. 65 HP for the Woad, 8 damage, and 0 melee defense. Of course, there will be upgrades for both guys, but we're talking about base units here. We'll see how this one goes down. Probably a little zone nostalgia, though. If Jordan can stall DauT off of the gold, it might be GG. Yeah, it's a good point, actually. If Jordan can keep this castle up a bit longer, he's going to starve DauT from some gold. If we look at DauT's gold pile at the moment, it is 600. He's probably had to use the market a little bit. DauT going out to grab some stone on the front. He will drop a TC on this front gold, which is nearer to Jordan's base, but Jordan will drop a castle here. Jordan's castle is up just in time, and now DauT is kind of in an awkward position. He's got 100 gold in the bank. He's got 3 Trebs, so this castle won't last long for Jordan, especially with just 3 villagers repairing. But it's a very nice point. Jordan is keeping DauT off of his gold. Imperial Age is in for the J-Man. And at least for now, he's got a decent number of samurai. Those samurai are kind of roaming around. He needs to mass them up a bit more. Needs to maybe get them to elite. But, you know, Jordan's alive here. Sometimes you have to trade a castle to slow your opponent down as much as possible. Jordan could have lamed this gold, too. These guys were laming each other earlier. He could have gone super lamer mode and just stonewalled that gold, but I guess DauT would treb it down pretty quickly. Siege Workshop's coming up for DauT. He continues to basically build up his production buildings. He will move over to this gold with a whole mess of villagers. Jordan on the front with Samurai Elite coming in soon. DauT's Woads are already elite, but they are not in very high number. Jordan is going to see if he can grab a Treb or 2. Looks like he will be able to grab this Treb with some Samurai as DauT retreats back to his castle and keeps that one alive on 20 HP. Jordan able to push DauT around a bit here, but clock's ticking, man. Clock's ticking. Elite Samurai is in. Jordan will continue to push on the front here on DauT. He's been the aggressor all game long, but we'll see if he can finally kind of break through and do some real good damage to DauT. This front TC being denied from DauT is a really nice thing from Jordan. Perfect timing on his castle going up. He'll have 2 castles there soon. Jordan will grab a Treb or 2. Come on, man, get 2 Trebs. Get this Treb. Looks like DauT will be repairing that Treb for now. Jordan is doing some raiding with his Samurai Castle, though. Coming up from DauT. DauT doesn't have a whole lot of units here. He's got a couple of Woads. Jordan with just a few Samurai, man. We're late in the game, but these guys don't have a lot of military in this part of the map. Jordan spamming Samurai on the top. He will come back in for another run, and he will grab a couple more Trebs. He will deny DauT's castle for now, and things are going good for Jordan, man. We're cheering for Jordan because he's playing from behind in this series. Samurai have plus 10 versus Unique. DauT will give the GG. Jordan will break through and grab a win here. Getting excited. Really nice win from Jordan. I thought he was behind. I thought he was in dire straits, but he got into full Elite Samurai production. Again, he sacrificed the castle in order to delay DauT's gold eco. That one was played masterfully by Jordan. Beautiful game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Jordan is on the board, baby. Gets win number 1 of the day against DauT. Good for Jordan. Well played, Meta. The chat was all over it. You guys were ready. You knew what he needed to do to bring this one in. And in the end, Jordan does get his first win of the day. It will be 4-1.